Day 42. Marc just dropped me at Cottonwood Pass Trailhead so I could go back to the PCT. And great news, he's going to meet me at the trailhead by Bishop in 3 to 4 days and celebrate my birthday with me. Making sure I go out Cottonwood. I came in trail path, but it makes kind of a little square so that I go the same miles as if I'd stayed on the PCT. That valley is where Marc dropped me to rejoin the trail 2 miles ago, maybe not even 3. And I think there's a pass somewhere to the right that I'm gonna hit. And then I'll be back at the trail. No wonder there's so much horse. I just crossed over today's highest point, which was 11,400, and walk along a ridge for a while, and then I'm going to be going down. Although the Sierras are much more fun to be in, there's a lot of sand like this, 3 to 4 inches, and it slows you down. You know, walking on the beach is not easy. Same thing, walking in the sand and mountains, it's not easy. I've entered. I only have a couple of sips of water left, so you would think I would grab some here where it's so easy. But I'm going to a camp that also has water. The great thing about being in the mountains again. I'm on my last mile. It was just a mile from that river to my camp. There's supposed to be like 3 water places I cross on the way. Can you believe it? Always good to know where help is. There are lots of ranger stations and backcountry ranger cabins along the trail for the next few hundred miles. Well, I get to listen to a real river tonight. Hopefully my site is 25 feet from the water, because that's the rule here, and I think it is. You're also supposed to use a site that's already been used, so I've got that down. There are people over there, and there's a couple behind me. There's the bear box, so I can put my bear canister in there. And that'll be great. I won't have to worry about a bear rolling my canisters away. And then in the morning I cross this, my first river crossing. I barely started setting up my camp when a man came over and offered me the rest of his shack chuka, because if you don't eat everything you prepare, you gotta bury it. I'm happy to have food already made. I crossed this in the morning. Don't know if I'll try for the tree trunk down there. Definitely not this one. Or these. Probably I'll just go barefoot. The first hikers are fording the river. They decided to take shoes off and go. All right. It is cold. Day 43, just forded my first river. It was very cold, but not dangerous. Then raindrops started falling on me after. I think it's past, but I'll wear my raincoat for a little bit because it's kind of cold anyway. Big difference from the desert. Made it to my first pass. I think we're just a little over 11,000 feet. And it's kind of cold. So, got my puffy on. This is amazingly easy. Even though I'm close to 11,000 feet still. It's slightly downhill, the path is smooth. I'm feeling great. I know I'm close to the river, like probably just half a mile, and I hear it in the distance. But boy, it looks dry right here. I've not seen this kind of gate, but it looks easy enough. That's where I came over, and then we switched back to this area until we got down here. I need water, so should I take my break now and then ford it? Or ford it and then take my break? I saw another hiker go downriver a while and then came out dry on the other side. He said, yeah, there's a log right here. And I guess right there would be easier. Second river crossing. This one actually looks even easier. Whew. It's definitely cold. You know what? I kind of like it. Like walking through cold water and having plenty of it. Okay guys, I'm a little excited. I have an official mission. I met Chris, a National Park Ranger, a few minutes ago when I was taking a break. I said hi, visited with her a minute. She's the ranger here at Crabtree Meadows. Really busy intersection with 3 different trails. And when she found out I wasn't going to Whitney, because I've already done it, she asked me a favor. So technically it's a favor. But if a National Park Ranger asks you for a favor, it's almost like a mission. I'm supposed to find Andrew, one male party of 2, we don't know the other person, who is heading southbound, and his resupply is at her cabin. And she won't be there till 4 or 5. So I'm gonna ask every man, if his name is Andrew, pass a message. Otherwise, they would have no food and go on to Guitar Lake, and that would be sad. People coming, could be Andrew. No luck. They were not hiking with Andrew. It was 4 women hiking together. Hopefully I will accomplish my mission though. They told me there was some people hiking behind them, coming southbound. And the ranger said hardly anybody comes southbound, so it should be pretty easy to find him. Okay, there are a bunch of hikers up ahead. Looks like they're taking a break in the shade. Might be my people. Nope, no way into there either. Okay, here comes my 3rd group of southbounders. Mission accomplished. Turns out they are not Andrew, but Andrew is the person that was hiking with them that had to get helicopter rescued out. So that's why the name Andrew. Anyway, they were the hikers who are expected to have food at the cabin, the ranger cabin. So message has been passed, mission accomplished. Look how pretty those mountain flowers are. that one was harder. I didn't trust my balance, so I butt scooted sideways the whole way. It isn't raining on me. It's snowing. You see the little white dots? Day 44. This is the day I go over Forrester Pass. Highest point on the PCT at 13,120, I think. Hey, Marmot. Hi, guy. The path is there, so I'm going to walk here, picking our way across the rocks. I'm trying to figure out where we go. I think it's here, maybe? Since this pass does not require mountaineering skills, I'm going to assume I just can't see the pass from here. I climbed from somewhere beyond those trees, across that by the water, and then see that person down there? Climbed up. Half a mile left to the top. I guess the pass is behind that ridge up there. Between that and that creek. We got there. Forrester Pass. Now we just have to cross a snowfield. No big deal. Just 1.2 miles of treachery. Here's where it gets tricky. Do we try to follow the path, or do we go like this? Route track, steep. It looks doable. I couldn't video in the harder sections because it's too dangerous, but here's one that's not so bad. I think we might be out of the worst of it. We would have been up in that horrible snowfield, but somebody put X's in the sand and a little cairn on a side trail. Said go this way. So although this isn't the official way, we are sidestepping that big snowfield. The earlier hikers totally saved us from that giant snowfield. And now we're on this ridge between rocks. We had one more snow crossing, but super careful. I just took the turn to Kearsarge Pass, where Marc will be waiting for me tomorrow morning at the trailhead. Day 45. Kearsarge Trail, just above Bullfrog Lake. On my way out to the trailhead to meet Marc. Celebrate the 4th of July today, and my birthday, 60th, tomorrow. So this is Kearsarge Trail that goes along the ridge. You can see the trail down there in the green. That's Bullfrog Lake Trail. Parallels this, comes out at the same place. Just like yesterday, I cannot tell where the pass is, but there's a hiker right there coming up from Bullfrog, So we must meet pretty soon. Maybe where the sun's reflecting right there in that little gap. This part of the trail must have been hard. With heavy packs. I'm certain that's on the Onion Valley Road, which leads to Trailhead I'm meeting Marc at. So that's what I've been hearing. A giant waterfall. I have to admit that when all these holiday hikers are coming out for their 3 and 4 day hike, and they ask me, where did you come from last night? Where did you camp last night? Or where did you start? And I tell them Mexico. It's a lot of fun because they mean like, which lake did I camp at 2 or 3 miles back? Holiday bet, man. They just never stop coming up. You can tell it's holiday weekend. And a popular, beautiful place to hike. Very soon. It's my guy. I had lots of people coming uphill saying my husband was waiting for me. We finished in time to celebrate the 4th of July in Bishop, California at the beautiful city park. And then my 60th birthday the next morning on my 0 day.